So I went ahead and connected to an Excel file. If I go ahead and bring this join one data in here, you can see a sample of the data. The data columns is animal names, scientific name, and country, right? And if I take this out and bring join 2 here, you can see it has animal names, it has city, and it has currency. So let me go ahead and take this out too, and let's just bring this here. To do a join, you can just take the second sheet from the exact same Excel file and join it. Now, what do I mean by sheet? Let's go ahead and open Excel real quick. So right here we have one Excel sheet. This is join 1. And then we have another Excel sheet. This is join 2. So these are two Excel sheets within the same Excel workbook. So now that we are back in Tableau, right, this is join 1 and join 2. If we bring join 2 here and just drop it, it will automatically do an inner join. And you see the result of that inner join. So basically, it looked at Excel sheet 1 and then looked at Excel sheet 2 and then found animal names that are common between both of them and it put them together. Okay, now if you can click on this to preview the data if you wanted to. This was originally 20 rows and this was originally 10 rows. And the result of this combined is 8 rows. And when you click on this icon, it will tell you that this is an inner join. And it tells you that it's joining the column animal names from this worksheet and animal names from this worksheet. Now when we do a left join, it's 10 rows. So what does the left join do? Like I said, a left join returns everything from the left data frame. So our left data frame was 10 rows, remember? So it returned 10 rows. And this, the first 8 columns also matches in the second data frame. But this, when you look at the second data frame, there's no animal called mask, booby, and squirrel. So it returned null values for the ones that it doesn't have. So like I said, a left join returns everything from the left data frame and it then finds matching items in the right data frame. And anything that doesn't match, it returns null values. And then the same thing with right join. It returned everything. Now we have 21 rows. It returned everything from the right data frame, which is join 2 in this case. As we saw, it was 20 rows. And then the things that doesn't match on the left is replaced with null values, which is NaN. And then a full outer marge. And when you hover over it, it will also give you a preview of what the different marges mean. So with a full outer marge, it returns everything from both sides. So from the left side, you can see that these are the items on the left side that is not present in the right data frame. And these data frames as what match exactly between the two data frames. And here you can see items on the left data frame that is not present on the right data frame. So that's the basics of how to do joins in Tableau. And if you wanted to choose different columns for doing the merge, you can do so. Okay, so you can click on this and then you can choose different columns. And as you can see here, when you choose animal scientific names and say equal to this, as you can see in this second data frame, there is no column called animal scientific names. So it doesn't matter what I choose, we won't see any data right here. But when we change this back to animal names, and then animal names here, then we get data. And of course, you can change the equal to symbol too. So you can choose, if you had numbers, you could use different symbols to indicate what you want. But this is not a number data frame. This is just an example text-based data frame. You could also do joins from data frames into different data sources. So what do I mean? Let me go ahead and remove this. And here we have our join example data source connection. Let's go ahead and add another Excel file. So I went ahead and added another Excel file. When you add a second file, it's given a different color. So the original one is blue and the second one is orange. So you have a different color. And once you click on it, you see the sheets inside it. When you click on this one, you see the sheet inside it. So let's go ahead, let's go to the original data frame. And let's see what's inside this, animal names. And let's click on this. So here in this data, we have car model, city, and car year. And if we go back here and then we go to join 2 and preview the data, you can see this column, this data frame called join 2 also has a column called city. So we could join this data frame with join 3. Let's look at that for example. So if I bring in join 1 here and then bring join 3, it's going to throw an error message because there's nothing common between them. So if we go here and look at these column names and then go here and look at these column names, they don't have any columns in common. That is why you see this red mark right here. Now if I go ahead and take join 2 and bring it here and then go here and bring join 3 here, it automatically merges them on the city column. So if we click on this, you see that it's using city as the column to do the merge on. So in this situation, we are able to merge data frames from 2 different data sources. So join 2, and as you can see, join 2 here has a blue icon indicating that this is from the original data frame, from the first data set, and this orange icon indicates that this is from the second data source. And even here, this blue indicates that this is from the first data source, and this orange indicates that this is from the second data source. So basically, the point of this second part of the video is to show you that you can merge data frames from 2 different data sources, and all your data sources have different color. And once you go to your sheet, you will see your data frames here. Once you do a join in your data source and you go to your sheet, you will see the result of that join. tells you join 2 plus multiple connections, and that's the name of it right here. We'll go back to sheet 2. Now it's called test join, and it tells you the data frame. So this is join 2, and then tells you the data frame, this is join 3. And of course you can use this in visualization if you wanted to. I mean, the visualization may not make much sense. I just created a dummy data frame for example reasons, but I wanted to show you that you can combine data frames from 2 different data sources. Now, what if we wanted to add in a third data frame here? We can take join 1 and bring it into the view, and then just like that we have 3 data sources here. What if I want to change how the connection is being done here? What I can do is I can click on this, and then I want city from join 3 to connect with city in join 2. And then what I want is I want animal names from join 1 to connect with animal names from join 2. As you can see, it doesn't give us any data. This is just dummy data that I invented. But I wanted to show you that you could combine multiple data frames in your join. You can remove this one and have something there. And of course, you can bring this back on at any time. And you can change how the data connection is being done. That's it for this video, and I'll see you on the next video. On the next video, we'll continue with join, but I'll show you a different type of join.